Right, the story of how you get from Fnatic in this, you're being groomed to be the heir of how you get from there to NiP and playing CSGO, I think actually is a story like fans don't understand, because they look back now and it seems obvious that you ended up with the best team, you have Forest, you get right. People don't realise, first of all, there's an infamous quote that everyone takes from like fucking Zonic in like 2012 where he says that, CS 1.6 will always be bigger than CSGO or something. And he basically makes it sound shit. What people don't know is that was a totally reasonable statement. Nobody knew CSGO would be a big game. Obviously, none of the TOs even promised that they'd cover the game, and it started out very, very small. Like the first tournament you won was a very small one. And basically, the thing that's crazy is no one tells the story of how you left Fnatic. Because basically, once Khan retired, amazingly, this Fnatic team that, as you say, had a whole bunch of like rotating door of players, just became the best team and was winning every tournament. Even though Na'Vi was still there, the Poles were still there. These are the best teams in the world. And so the story is, even though actually, by the way, Fnatic kept winning tournaments even when you left, that's kind of crazy that you leave the team basically when it's winning. It's not like you'd lost a bunch of tournaments, and you were in a slot. You left while the team was number one and you had a bunch of crazy players around you, like you said. And it's a big gamble. Like, even though, yeah, you're playing with Get Right Force, you're not playing with them in CS 1.6. Like, I've seen people swap games, maybe they're shit. Maybe they just, like, listen, I won't hate on him, but like, Neo was never Neo from 1.6, He was just a good player. Was it a gamble to you to do this move?
Yeah, it was a huge gamble, but I really enjoyed playing CSGO in the beginning, in the beta, even though it was pretty shit. I had a lot of fun. We had like a IRC channel, all the Swedish players and from 1.6 and Source, and we played like gathers and stuff like that. So it was a huge gamble, but also I kind of felt like I wanted to move on. I was playing with, I think we were 2 Danish or 3 Danish players, and
sure,
only 2 Swedish. And I kind of wanted to go back to a fully Swedish lineup as well. So making the move was a huge gamble, of course, but it was also going to play with Forest and Get Right. It's also kind of a safe call, if that makes sense.
In a way, yeah. Did you worry at all about like the game wasn't as big as CSGO and like, at 1.6 and maybe it won't be? Was that concern there at all?
That was a concern for sure, but at the same time, I think 1.6 numbers were declining pretty rapidly, and a lot of teams had trouble finding sponsors and stuff like this. So, yeah, I think it was Get Right and Hidden who kind of made a move on me, and they convinced me to join up with them.